ImJocavs, what's up, guys? And today I have the first Black Ops 2 gameplay that's going to be posted on this channel. It's not the best gameplay in the world. I have some better gameplays on my hard drive, but I was going to post my first ever gameplay in Black Ops 2, but it was so terrible I didn't want to post it. It was like 7 and 25 because this game is so different, and I wasn't used to PC, and I wasn't used to this style of gameplay, and it was really, really different. So I figured I'd post my first game on this map, being my favorite map so far, which is Hijack. So it's a 25 and 10, not the best score in the world, but it's fast-paced. It's a fun gameplay. I had fun, playing this game, so I thought you guys might enjoy it. Anyway, this is going to be just a video going over Black Ops 2. I know there's going to be 1,000 of these put out, and I wasn't going to do one, but there's some things in this game I want to talk about. Keep in mind two things. Number one, this is PC. I have not played the game on console. Some of this stuff might be different on console, might be better, might be worse. I'm not sure. But I've only played on PC. I might be getting the game for console later on, depending on what the lifespan of this game is going to look like. I'm not going to go drop another $60 if this game doesn't look like it's going to make it very long, which it's kind of throw up right now. It's only day one, so who's to say what people are really going to think of this game once they start implementing patches and things like that. So once again, remember, keep this in mind. This is day one. This isn't anything set in stone. This game isn't going to be judged forever on how its day one release went. But anyway, the second thing is the commentary might seem negative. It might seem like I'm bashing the game. I promise I'm not. This game is an amazing, amazing game. It really is fun. It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous game to look at. The menus are stunning. The games, the maps, the guns, everything is amazingly perfect pretty much for a Call of Duty game. You couldn't ask for a better looking Call of Duty game. And the gameplay is flawless, right? It's fast-paced. It's quick. It's a little too quick in some areas, but it's quick. It's what you want Call of Duty to be. You don't want it to be like a Battlefield or like a Halo that's more of a slow-paced, tactical shooter. This is running gun at its best. So it really is, technically the perfect Call of Duty. It looks good. It plays good. It feels good. And it's got a lot to do in it. So it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but there are a few complaints. Number one being the maps. The maps aren't all that solid. And once again, this could just be day one, because people don't really know the maps, but I've heard a lot of negative things about the maps, and most of them I agree with. The maps have a lot of head glitch spots. There's a lot of spots where you can abuse what they call a head glitch, which for those of you new to the Call of Duty series, is pretty much the way it works is you shoot bullets out of your forehead instead of your gun, so you can prop yourself behind cover to where only the top of your head is showing and still effectively fire at the enemy, which makes it very hard for you to kill, which it is an effective tactic. I mean, it's been in the game forever. It's not like it's something new that's shown up, but there's a lot of spots in this game where they put that. There's a lot of spots where you would think that it wouldn't be able to shoot out of, but it is. There's hay bales in the middle of sun maps. There's barrels and boxes in the middle of fields that people can hide behind. There's very, very weird spots where people can head glitch and really, really get almost an unfair advantage because you can head glitch someone's spawn, and that kind of leads me to the next thing, which are spawns. Spawns are pretty bad. Spawns are some of the worst I've seen in the Call of Duty game, which once again, I mean, they're not bad. It's day one. I'm sure they can tweak and fix that, but especially on the smaller maps like the one I'm playing here, I'll be in the enemy spawn on a game of kill confirmed, which isn't objective based. There's no reason why they should be spawning. They don't have A flag and I'm standing by A or anything. I'll be in their spawn and the whole entire team will continuously spawn in front of me and I'll just be able to sit there and mow them down. And that's actually a strategy I've used in later games. It's just to sit in the spawn and let them continue to spawn because it does not flip. And I've had it done to me. People just sit up on top of the boat, up on top of the yacht deck, and they just aim down it in the spawn. This is the map I've noticed it most with. There are some things, the map that they showed in the multiplayer trailer, which I cannot remember, it's got the broken down plane in the middle of it. I mean, that map, you die, you spawn, you die, you spawn, you die, you spawn, all by the same guy, because you'll spawn 4 feet from every single time with him literally right in front of you, right in your view, which, once again, I mean, spawns in Call of Duty have never been great, but these seem to be, at least for the game types I'm playing, which is mainly kill confirmed and TDM, which aren't, historically great spawn games anyway, but they seem to be really bad, which isn't game breaking. I mean, I haven't really noticed anything that's going to ruin your gameplay experience with spawns, but they're not great. And the last thing is just it's almost too fast paced. I mentioned that earlier a little bit. I mean, this game is ridiculously fast paced, and with the 10-point system, you're not using a lot of secondaries. You're not doing a lot with secondaries. So when you run out of ammo in your clip, you're probably going to die. I've died more reloading because I'm out of ammo. I am a compulsive reloader, but as you can see, I reload constantly throughout this game. But I die a lot just because I'm out of ammo, because I've killed 2, 3, 4 guys with a clip. I'm going to reload, and another 2 turn the corner. It never stops. It's like you're playing zombies, but on a multiplayer map. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty fast-paced, which I love, personally. I don't really take that as a negative. I shouldn't really say that's a bad thing. I love it. I don't mind dying. I kill 4 or 5 guys. I die. All right, I've got a 5 KD. I don't mind that at all. I mean, some people are going to mind it. I'm a rusher. I love it. I love fast-paced gameplay. I'd rather it move quick than to move slow. A few little nitpick things here and there. Ghost, you don't get till 55. UAVs are a little ridiculous. UAVs are everywhere. Getting the UAV is pretty much like getting a Blackbird. If the enemy has a UAV up, you're most likely going to die unless you have some insane gun skill or you're rolling with a teammate, because they know exactly where you are and there's no way to counter it, which I never thought I'd say this, but give some people Ghost. You know, there has to be a way to counter the UAV, and right now there isn't, besides shooting it down, which the way the game works, it's so fast-paced, and with the spawns, you don't really have time to get a rocket out, get a shot on it, and take it down. So there's a few things that make the game a little quirky, a little weird. It's got a big learning curve to it. It's very different. It's futuristic feeling. It feels almost kind of like a Crisis and a Battlefield love child. It's weird in the way that, you know, it doesn't really feel like COD, but it does in the same sense. I'm not making any sense. But it's a good game, guys. If you're on the fence, buy it. You'll love it. A lot of people are bashing this game. It's day one, guys. Every COD gets bashed day one. Some, you know, like Black Ops 1, make it out of day one and people love it. Others, like Modern Warfare 3, are terrible all the way throughout. So make your choice. Personally, I say buy it. It's a fun game. You know, I love it to death. I don't see myself stop playing this game anytime soon. Leveling up takes a very long time. I've played probably 7-8 hours tonight, and I'm only level 21, and I play nothing but kill confirm to TDM and rack up like 30 kills a game, which is pretty high XP. So, you know, it's going to be a long-lasting game in the sense there's a lot to do. However long the community wants to play, it's up to them. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. I'm going to be streaming some Black Ops 2 hopefully in the coming week. I'll let you guys know about that on Twitter. As always, links are in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and have a good one, guys.